In elementary school, I lived on the island of Kwajalein, which is part of the country of the Republic of the Marshall Islands. This country is made up entirely of small islands in the Pacific Ocean. The Marshallese people have their own unique culture, language, and way of life. I was lucky enough to have gotten to spend part of my life in this beautiful place I called home. The Marshall Islands is a remote paradise with a civilization that has survived for several thousand years, and if we don't act now, it's going to disappear in the next 50.
The islands just barely peek out above sea level. If seas rise, even just a meter or two, scientists say this country will vanish. How do you process that information? And where would you go if climate change wiped your country off the map?
We were in the house when the water came in.
When I looked at the window, wow, I was too scared. I was just looking for my children to get out.
There was water on the bed that I sleep on. It was kind of like a dream, but it was real.
Climate change is causing sea levels to rise fast and endangering the islands and civilizations within them. The minute I heard my home was endangered and may vanish forever, I knew I was going to devote my life to saving it. The power which resides in him is new in nature, and none but he knows what that is which he can do, nor does he know until he has tried. Such willful ignorance amounts to disrespect for the land and paradoxically demonstrates the same sort of arrogance that resulted in the Exxon Valdez spill. Just another case of unprepared, overconfident men bumbling around out there and screwing up because they lacked requisite humility. We need to keep the warming below 2 degrees, or else we will lose these great civilizations and cultures, and many people, including myself, will lose their home. And inevitably, if the warming continues, we will lose humanity. So that's my goal and my dream, to save the earth, to save humanity, and to save my home from sinking. I want to be an environmental engineer, so I can create new technologies which use renewable energy rather than fossil fuels, so we can reduce greenhouse gases going into the atmosphere. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. And that's what I want to do. I aspire to change the world.